Depends on the size of it.
Okay. So Rabbi,
we want to thank all of our elected officials coming down and our state of agricultural person as well, Mr. Lewis, coming down today before Shana to show their dedication to this wonderful project of Masbia. We have met council that got on board a little late, but once we heard about it, we became major devotees and funders of this organization any which way we can. It's just a great, great policy to serve people that we need. We have hot food every day, 5 days a week. For the holidays, you see this wonderful array. It's absolutely beautiful. It's almost artistic. Array of vegetables and fruits, of course, for the holiday. And we expect quite a few people during the course of the day to come in and take advantage of it. And, you know, certainly at any time, this time of year, that we feel the responsibility for everybody else is a time, this is the time. Shana, which is the beginning of the year, the beginning of man's creation, and feeling that we're all brothers and sisters, and this is time to help everybody else. If we help them, as God's help, we will also be helped. That is the message of Rosh Hashanah. We will help other people, and God will help you. Do good to other people, God will give it to you. And thank you. Councilman Greenfield, Senator Kruger, Senator Squadron.
Not my district, so it's okay.
No, it's all right, but I know he's fine. And all the others who are going to come, who haven't arrived yet, we want to thank you for being supportive and helping in a real sense. Making sure we get money for this project, and you by your wonderful thinking of how to arrange this program in the first place. We thank all of you for making this a reality. We'll have a Shana Tova, good year. I want to thank my friend Rabbi Rapaport, Mr. Rapaport, Mr. Rapaport for inviting us, and should all have a great year.
Well, it's particularly gratifying to be here this morning with my colleagues in government during these difficult economic times to support the good work of Masbia and Met Council as we usher in a new Rosh Hashanah in a new year. As Rabbi Cohen pointed out, that the new year is a time of reconciliation. It's a time of opportunity, and to us it's also a time of challenge. We in government, I as the finance chairman in the Senate, are particularly concerned over the way we've been unfortunately difficult during these difficult times, not bringing the kinds of monies back into the communities for projects like this that we would like to. And we can only hope as the economy goes forward, as we find new and creative ways of developing new resources and new opportunities, that programs like this will continue to flourish and grow. But yet at the same time, it's people like Mr. Rapaport and the volunteers of Masbia that make today, tomorrow, and the weeks and the months ahead possible. A special thank you also to the Department of Agriculture, to Governor Patterson for his assistance, to the farmers that have donated so much of this produce today, to the manufacturers that are supplying a great deal of the hard goods, and most importantly, a special thank you and a special blessing to the needy families that are participating in this project, in this community and communities throughout Brooklyn and throughout this city. It says that people that care can truly make a difference, and Masbia reflects that very sense. Thank you.
As Senator Kruger said, as Rabbi Cohen said, there's no question that this is one of the major things that the High Holy Days is about, which is tzedakah, charity, reaching out to your community, wishing a better year in these tough times in the year to come. And this is, Masbia does that year-round. We celebrate many holidays with them, both here and in their other locations. They are throughout Brooklyn. Today are we in your district, Senator Kruger? Yes. We're in Senator Kruger's district, Councilman Greenfield's district today. But this is a service that extends from one corner of Brooklyn to the other. extends to anyone in need, anyone who's hungry in this holiday season and for these holiest of days. So I'm very honored to be welcomed into this district, to see this spread, which is really fit for, hopefully for many kings, and to say to everyone across Brooklyn, if you are in need, if you are hungry, this season or any season, Masbia is there for you. And I'm so glad to stand with Mr. Rapaport and the organization and try to be as supportive as possible. May next year be a better year for everyone who needs this service, and also, as Senator Kruger said, for the state, so that we can do more to help those who have the least. Thank you so much.
You know, I think there's a myth, and the myth that something that myself and my colleagues who are here, we struggle with this myth every single day, is people believe that all Jews are rich, right? That's sort of the myth, right? You know, the Jews have the money. The reality is that we're sitting here in a district, it's my district, it's Senator Kruger's district. Senator Kruger actually is the finance chairman. In fact, I actually believe all of New York State is his district, but that's just my own personal theory.
There was a paid political announcement.
The reality is that we're sitting in a community where 1/4 of this community is living below the poverty level. And so in the heart of the Jewish community, and 25% of the community cannot make ends meet. And we really have to have significant gratitude to the Met Council on Jewish Poverty and the good folks at Masbia, specifically Alexander Rapaport and Menashe Silver, who work every day, and all the volunteers. Because I go shopping every week, and the variety, the selection, and the quality of the fruits and vegetables that you have here rivals any greengrocer in New York City. And it's an incredible thing that those who are in need know that they can come here and they can get that. And I also want to thank the Speaker of the City Council, who helped me this year fund Masbia significantly, and thank my colleagues in government, Senator Kruger, and I see as well Assemblyman Lentol just got here, Councilmember Jumaane and Senator Dan Squadron. These are folks who for years have been funding groups like Masbia to improve the community, and I want to thank you all for coming out here today.
Thank you.
Well, I'm very, very happy to be here with Mr. Rapaport and Masbia. This is my second visit. Last time I came, I was honored to serve some of the food, and this is just a wonderful place of people who are hungry. And every community has people who are hungry. Every community has people who need assistance. And the Jewish community is no different than any other. So I'm happy that my office can do what it can to make sure that all people have good and nutritious. It's very important. Just because somebody's hungry doesn't mean they should get fed anything. And it's quite clear that we have some wonderful and nutritious and very healthy food to offer people and give them the respect they deserve.
Thank you very much. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Assemblyman Joe Lentol, and along with Senator Squadron, we represent the Williamsburg community, which also has a kitchen for people who can't afford to eat properly. And I'm very proud to be able to come here today in Coney Island. Is that where we are? Coney Island. I didn't think it was Coney Island. I'm very proud to come here in Senator Kruger's district and Councilmember Greenfield's district and Councilmember Williams. Is it your district as well? Almost. Close enough. That you invited me to come here because, as Councilmember Greenfield told you, we in Williamsburg have our share of Jewish poor people. And as Councilmember Greenfield said, not all of them are diamond merchants, like a lot of people would suspect, who are prejudiced against giving the Jewish people anything. And so this is a necessary thing for us to do, to take care of those less fortunate people who are unable to take care of themselves. And I think all of us would be shocked to find out just how many poor people can't afford to eat in this city. Not only Jews, but all races, religions, creeds, and colors. And so, across the board, we have to do everything we can. And Masbia, Met Council are doing that. everything that they can to make sure that people, whoever they are, who come in and need to eat, get what they want. I'm proud to represent you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Want to say something?
Oh, certainly. Well, I'm representing the Department of Agriculture and Markets here today, and I think we can all agree that what we see in front of us is a really remarkable sight. And of course, what makes it partly remarkable is that it's from local farms. It's not coming from distant farms from out of the country. It's coming from farms in New York State. And it's coming from people who grew it in New York State, who are actually aware of where it is right now, who are interested in working locally with organizations like Masbia to make this fabulously delicious and nutritious food available to people who need it. And it has been our focus to try to make connections between those farmers and organizations like Masbia that can actually do something as remarkable as this and present it in such an appealing way so that those who are less fortunate, who need the nutrition, can have access to it. Access is so basic, and to have an organization as remarkable as this providing this type of service in this kind of way, this really, what can I say, celebrates people, celebrates and elevates our sense of people and obligations. So we want to thank Masbia for their remarkable work and those who have supported it in terms of its funding, and we hope that it can grow and become a model for other organizations and programs that can do equivalent work in other parts of the city where so many people are in need of the same thing. And we also want to thank the Senate and the Assembly for its support of the hunger prevention, excuse me, the Hunger Prevention and Nutrition Assistance Program, which has provided some of the statewide funding that enables the Food Bank of New York to make available this very special locally grown produce so that smaller emergency food pantries and soup kitchens like this can make it available to people. These are all people working together for the same goal, to support those in need, and in this case also to help local farmers who want to share the bounty of their harvest with consumers in the city. So thank you so much.
Okay. I'd like to thank you all for coming and stopping by. If you want to hang around, and again, it's sad to see the face of hunger. You want to help people load their bags. You can see it's probably already outside lining up. It's very shameful that this is happening in America, in New York. But we try to do the best that we can, and with all your help over the last few years, that makes it all happen. We try to do ours together. This is the way we do it. Again, Red Council became our main source of funding for all this, so they're the heroes of the day, so to speak, and you share. Let's hope sometime, someday, we won't need something like this, but as long as we need, we should be able to do it, and let's have a happy and healthy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.